Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my experience when I was staying at the MOVENPICK Sepang. My stay at the MOVENPICK hotel was not actually planned. I was scheduled to get on a flight very early in the morning at KLIA 1. I was staying at the capsule hotel at the KLIA 2 the night before. I hopped on the KLIA shuttle bus because the train does not start operating until much later. The place that you are supposed to wait for the bus is at this A10 column at the transportation hub. The bus will then drop you off at this gate of the KLIA 1. But bad news, as soon as I arrived at the counter, I was told that my flight was cancelled. They put me on the next flight, which is at about 5:30 p.m. I checked in my baggage and wait for the shuttle that will take me to MOVENPICK Hotel. While waiting, they provided me with meal voucher to have a little bit of meal at the McDonald's in the KLIA 1. The voucher does have a limit on how much you can spend, so you might want to check with the cashier on which one applies to the voucher.
You're smoking out the window, oh darling Geppetto, I'm wishing on a star too. Grow legs and start talking, walking right beside you, cut off the strings and put me down. Tell me what I'm missing.
At about 6 a.m., the shuttle took us to the hotel and we checked in super early in the morning. There was no one at the lobby, but they are informed on our arrival and I get to go straight to my room. It was still quite dark, so I didn't get to explore the rest of the hotel at the time. So I'm gonna show you guys the room tour of my room first. As it is with most hotels, the bathroom is right next to the door and you have double sink. Right behind it is a shower that is next to the toilet. It has the rain shower and a lot of toiletries that you could use. The bathroom is very clean and quite new, I might add. The room that I was assigned to is the superior twin room. Based on my quick search on the booking.com, this room costs about 638 Malaysia ringgit at the minimum, and if you wish to include breakfast, it would cost you an extra of 75 Malaysia ringgit. In my case, however, I was given this room for free by Saudia Airlines due to the flight cancellation. This is what the rest of the room looks like. Let's explore the minibar, which is empty. You do have some coffees and teas option up here. Now in the closet, you could find your bathrobe and they've already provided you with the ironing board. During my stay, the airline did provide me with complimentary breakfast and also lunch before we check out at about 2 p.m. But I was too exhausted from the traveling the week before and I decided to go for lunch. Right before I check out, I was exploring some part of the hotel while walking to the restaurant that served our lunch. While I was on my way there, I also came across this bar that provided a selection of services if you decided to stay there. This is the indoor landscape It's very beautiful. You also have prayer room that you could use while waiting to check in, and this is what the restaurant looks like. It's very empty at the time, so I had the entire restaurant to myself, sharing with just a couple of people who happened to dine in as early as I did.
She said you're feeling alright, 'cause you look like him.
These are some of the dessert selection, very beautifully displayed, and there are so many choices that you could try.
Just so easy when everybody talks so careful.
If you are staying there as a family and you happen to have kids, they have this chocolate fountain, and there are also fruits served there as usual. These are the coffee machine, and you also have a selection of ice cream. Some stir fries and salad selection. They also have amazing main courses, some mixed veggies, and if you fancy a sweet sour fish, this is what it looks like. And on the very end here, they do provide you with stir fry wok noodle. This hotel is about 8 kilometers away from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, so if you happen to have a layover at the KLIA, I would really suggest that you stay at this hotel. Or if you have a few days to spend in Kuala Lumpur, at the very end of your stay there, you want to be close to the airport, this is a great place to stay at, considering the food and the hospitality that they provide. I would say that the Malay cuisine there are quite authentic. Kudos to the chef. I enjoyed a lot of the local food because I was traveling back to Dubai, so I couldn't pass out on the chance to eat all of those.
Everybody talks so carefully, and will you're my melatonin daydream.
After I finish my lunch, there is still an hour to go before I check out and before the shuttle come and pick us up. So I decided to wander around the hotel and came across this convenience store. I also went to check out the surrounding area. There is a mosque nearby, and there are even more beautiful landscape that is outside of the hotel. A lot of places that you could take pictures and enjoy the peaceful vibe there. After that, I went back to the room to pack my stuff and get ready to go back to the airport.
You're a masterpiece.
After I arrived there, I went straight to the passport control because I've already checked in my baggage, and I spent the rest of my time at the duty free and boarding gate area until I was called to board my flight.
And a silhouette up on the still dolly brush stroke with the canvas gel. Gotta let the paint dry. Bourbon make us feel fine. Body heat make the skin cry. Baby, babe, it's a good night. When we wake up,
I was relieved that the flight is not cancelled this time, so I hopped on the plane and enjoy my flight from Kuala Lumpur to Jeddah, where I will transit.
console shine like laser beams.
On the flight, they happen to serve this biryani type of rice with a couple other side dishes. And because it was a long haul flight, so they served me another meal a couple of hours before we land in Jeddah. This is when I transit in Jeddah. And finally, I arrived in Dubai. I hope this video was helpful if you are looking to find out more about MOVENPICK Hotel and also my experience flying via Saudia Airlines. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Console shine like laser beams. Wanna feel your energy, yeah. Got me singing up the block like ooh la la. Got me feeling all stuck like oh na na, oh na na na. Ooh la la, be my lady, oh na na. Reading all the